fashionista. How do you look? Fashion. She's got it all. A symbol of excellence. She's got it all. She's got it all. All the elements. A symbol of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless. Incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. This gay America.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and say hello to the Miss Gay America herself, Miss Ivy Drip. Miss Gay America, are you there?
Oh no, I'm sorry. We're not taking.
Oh, we just need a
visitors or
moment of your
calls.
time.
No,
Just a moment. Oh, she's busy. She's busy.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you, sis?
Good. Mwah, How
Good
are
to
you?
see you. Do you mind if we chat for just a second?
Just the one though.
That's all right. I know it's a very busy week, and I just wanted the viewers at home just to say hello to you, meet you, and I would love for you to just say a couple words to get this jump start of the week off.
A couple words. Good morning. Thank you so much. No,
That's it, sure.
hey everybody out in the Facebook land and wherever you are watching from, please, if you can get here, come to Little Rock, Arkansas. The homosexuals are homosexualing and homosexuals. Look, hold on, and a famous person. Okay, come here.
Get over.
This is your moment. You did it.
Miss Naomi, get over here. We are
So-
on Facebook Live right now.
So please come out if you're in the Little Rock area. Come out to Little Rock, Arkansas. We're at the Robinson Center. We're getting competition started today. If you cannot get here, go to MissGayAmerica.com. Get the live stream. Make sure you check out everything that she's going to be doing all week long, giving you the backstage and behind the scenes and the all access. It's going to be a fabulous, fabulous week, and you don't want to miss it.
Hello, Miss Gay America. Ma'am, can you say hello to everybody out there in Facebook?
Hi
world?
everyone. I hope you all have a great day. We are gonna have an amazing week here. It's already starting off to be amazing.
Beautiful.
We have so much love here in the auditorium between all the girls, all the contestants, everyone. I feel all the love and
The acrylics are fierce.
the girls are fierce.
Yes, they are the two. I feel left out. I gotta go get them done. Thank you so much, and make sure you tune in this week. And I can't wait to share all the excellence with all of you out there. Hello, hello, hello out there in Facebook world. I miss you all so much. I am remote right now in Little Rock, Arkansas, ready to give you all the excellence and the tea for the Miss Gay America and the Miss Gay America Femme Division. I am Morgan, your anchor of excellence. Please tune in every night from 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then there's other time zones, so please do that math for me as well. But check us out every day because we're going to keep you up to date and in the now. If you haven't gotten your tickets for the actual live feed tonight, make sure you go on to the Miss Gay America page and you can get your tickets live there. But I have had such a wonderful day thus far. It is day one for the Miss Gay America pageant 2026. So today there was orientation, we had personal interview, there were times where contestants were getting ready for their talent portion. So it was just a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of cool people, as well as see all the people that I got to hang out with last year. So, and you're going to get in the now of all that great stuff. But why don't we do this first? Why don't we give you a little splash of what happened at orientation today? So we're going to hit that and enjoy the video.
So it's on here. Where's it at? That is awesome.
Necessarily, right?
What do you mean?
I'm allowed to film the orientation.
Morgan is going to be backstage with us, and we're going to tell you a bit about what's going on this week now.
Thank you so much. How's everyone doing today? Yes, hello everybody. Look at all this excellence in this room right now. I love it so much. I feel all this great energy. I'm Miss Morgan, and I'm also your anchor of excellence this year. So, yes, I know. I'm so excited. Thank you again so much for this privilege and honor to be a part of this. I'm so passionate about the America System. It's a platform to give everybody an opportunity to shine, and I have a podcast called Let's Get Down to Excellence. I'm ending my second year of it, and it's been very successful. I've been able to interview a plethora of people that just really make the magical thing called Miss Gay America System work. So this week is going to be something special. It's about everyone here in this room. So I'm going to be here showcasing what makes the magic work here. And, you know, it is not an obligation, but it's an honor to have each and every one of you have your voice this week and to celebrate what we do here at the Miss Gay America and now the Miss Gay America Femme System. So thank you again so much, and I know it's a very stressful week. I have Jordan, who is also my videographer. He'll be walking around with me, and when you see us, I know it's stressful. If you do not want to participate at that moment because you're in your, you know, you're doing your thing, no thank you is a great safe word for me, and I'm very okay with that. All right, thank you so much for this opportunity. I look forward to getting to know every single one of you this week, and thank you again for this honor.
Taking a good moment and really letting that sink in, because I'll tell you, it is magical every time I go to orientation. It was a little different this year because I wasn't competing this year, and I had this great opportunity to do this fabulous podcast, Let's Get Down to Excellence, which it's just a huge honor, and I'm so passionate about the America System and what it stands for. So it's wonderful to be in a room of others who agree and really are passionate about the drive of the America System, as well as Femme and Esquire as well. Let me just remind you, please hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people we have fall in love with the America System, as much as I do. So let's talk a little about orientation. So we were able to see the formers get up on stage and say hello to the contestants. We had the promoters chat with great encouragement and get the contestants all amped up for the day. We had some words from the judges as well. So it was just great to have the inspiring thoughts, because like I said, it is all about the contestants and letting them have their time to be their authentic selves and shine, shine, shine. So moving on in orientation, it was a very moving and inspiring moment. There was a letter from a former Miss Gay America, and Miss Tatiana O'Shea was able to share it with the contestants today. So please sit back and enjoy this absolutely moving letter that Tatiana did read for everyone today.
To the contestants competing for Miss Gay America 2026, Miss Gay America is a gift and a responsibility. One person will be chosen to represent every contestant who competed in a preliminary in 2025. You must make them proud. You will make lifelong friends and memories that you will cherish for a lifetime. The adventure will teach you lessons beyond belief. Stay focused. You must display integrity, talent, administrative skills, and respect. Encourage each contestant and promoter to follow the rules. Be a positive force and make a difference. Thank you everyone who dedicates their time to the pageants you've attended. It will be hard some days, but this is your true mission. Look around the room and ask yourself, who will make me proud to call them Miss Gay America 2026? One lucky person will join a wonderful sisterhood full of incredible, loving sisters. Good luck to all. Miss Gay America 1987, Blaze Star. Thank you.
So it was just wonderful because not only did Tatiana share that wonderful piece as well from Miss Star, but we also had formers get up. We had the promoters talking as well. So it was just great, moving, inspiring. It just makes you feel like you're part of the family, the part of the sisterhood already. So I loved it. So during orientation, we have an opportunity to hear from Miss Gay America herself, and she gives a little bit of an inspirational moment to the contestants too. And Ivy Drip has done an absolutely fantastic job this year reigning, giving her sprinkle on every prelim. She's gotten so many prelims, so many wonderful contestants, 50 contestants this year. So round of applause to Miss Ivy Drip. And let's hear a couple words from her from orientation too.
Good morning. Good morning. Like he was just saying, it's crazy because I remember where I was sitting last year while this chat was happening, and like replaying that over is a wild thing. And I've been able to meet all of you all year long, and I know what y'all bring in an interview, and knowing who would vibe with who and who would be really good friends, and seeing you all start to connect today, that's what all of this is about, right? One person is gonna have that magical experience that you're gonna be able to come out and you're gonna win and you're gonna get the year out of it. The gift that you get is the people that are sitting around you, so really dive into that, make the most connections that you possibly can, and come out and put your best foot forward. You don't know who's winning until the end of the pageant, so your perception of what you think is going on this week may not necessarily be the reality of the situation, right? You might go in the interview today and go, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I just said in that conversation, I totally bombed. Those people can absolutely love and adore you, and you have no clue. When you're competing this week, I want every single one of you, because any one of you could be in this spot. Put your foot on the gas and your foot on their neck until the pageant is done. Until they call it at the end of the day, it's yours to get, yeah? It could absolutely be you, it should be you, so pretend like it is until it isn't, okay? Good luck, I love all of you. Thank you for all of the promoters that are in here, for all the contestants. Thank you so much for making my year so amazing. It was everything that I could have dreamed it was and more, so thank you very much. And I am excited to cut up with you this week, so.
I'll tell you, Ivy has a way with words as well. And I've heard her give inspirational speeches and orientations throughout her reign at various prelims. And I just, hats off to you, Ivy, for just doing a spectacular job this year and being your authentic and consistently being yourself this year as well. So great job, sis. Just a quick reminder, if you're just joining us for the first time, I am Miss Morgan, your anchor of excellence. Please hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people we fall in love with the America system, as much as I do, and all the people that you're going to see on this live feed tonight. So without further ado, I also want to bring on someone very special as well this year. She is the premier, the first, the legendary, going down in the history books forever. She has done also a fabulous job this year. I adore her, and I've enjoyed getting to know her more and more, and I can't wait for all of you out there in the virtual world, as well as hopefully in person, get to meet this wonderful human being. She is your reigning Miss Gay America Femme 2025, Miss Naomi St. James, and enjoy.
Hello, everyone. So I got to meet a lot of you guys during Ivy's reign, because I got to go to a lot of preliminaries. So I want to first off, thank you to the promoters who brought me out to make me a part of Ivy's little journey. But I want to say to each one of you guys that I absolutely love and believe in every single one of you guys. And one of you guys is going to walk away with a life-changing experience. So whoever wins, please celebrate them. And also remember, whoever wins, you're also getting another sister to join you throughout your reign. And one of the biggest joys of this reign was getting to travel with this one. And now she's one of my best friends. So I don't understand how you formers did it by yourself. It truly is made this journey so much easier. And so whoever wins tonight, make sure that you come to celebrate the Femme contestants on Thursday, celebrate them on Saturday, because you are their co-partner for a whole year, and you have to work with that contestant. And then also, just have fun and just be yourselves. And if you guys need anything, don't call me. I'm just saying, if you guys need anything, please reach out. I'm here for you. If I have it, it's yours. If I don't have it, I'll make sure I can find it for you. So just as much as you have Ivy, you have me as well. So you got two Miss Americas here that are rooting for you, and we love you guys. So best of luck, and go Team Arizona.
All right, so those, and now I would not be who I was if I didn't give great recognition to the full royal court of the America system this year. We also have Christopher as an Esquire as well. So Christopher, I cannot wait for your pageant this year. I believe it's a couple months after the new year, so actually this year. So I'm so excited to see that as well. So last night was huge because there was a meet and greet at the hotel at the DoubleTree, which is right next to the Robinson Center here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I know you're probably wondering what's going on behind me. No, this is not just a filtered screen. This is actually this fabulous Airbnb that I am at in Little Rock, Arkansas. And if you've driven to Little Rock from the East Coast, you have to stop at Buc-ee's because they have it all there. So definitely give it a little shout out. They didn't even give me any promo for that, but I love a good Buc-ee's. And if you know, you know. So last night was huge. They had the meet and greets. Contestants got to let their hair down a little bit before the week's adventure at the DoubleTree Hotel. And as well as just the formers are there. And it's nice interactions just to get that good vibe, good energy, and the sense of fun here at Little Rock for the Miss Gay America pageant week. But also last night was very exciting. On social media, there was a pop-up of the announcement of the judges. Now, I learned through the promoters, Mike, Rob, and Monica, that it's not just planned a few days ago who the judges are. What they do is come February, they plan for the year. So the judges are already picked a year ago, but we all found out last night. So what I would like for you out there in the virtual world, I want you to be up to date in the now with me, Morgan, on Let's Get Down to Excellence. Let's meet the judges and see what they have to say. I'm so excited. And I think you all will be excited as well because these judges are absolutely fabulous. What a good selection of a judging panel this year.
Jeff Cable, I'm also known as Carrie Nichols, and I look forward to meeting you all today and the rest of the week. See what you all prepared for us. I'm excited. Thank you all for continuing this legacy and this life that we live together. It is truly amazing, and like everyone said before, it is family. It has continued, and the longer I've been here, since 1996, it just keeps getting tighter and tighter, and the emotions that are that kind of well up in me are coming through right now. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Albion Davenport. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I am the entertainment director at the world-renowned Godfrey's, a former Miss Continental Plus, a former Miss Black Universe, and it's one of the highest honors in my life to be standing before you today. So good luck to each and every one of you. I'm a competitor and I've studied your shoes, so I know the stress and everything that's going through your mind. Just breathe, shake, let it go. Good luck.
Hi everybody, is everybody rested? Then you're not ready. My name is Vancy Vega. You can call me Aunt Vancy. I answer to that firstly. I am a former Miss Continental Elite and a singer, actor, producer from California, originally from Texas. And I am here to love on you, to nurture you, to lift you up. Now, we cannot socialize. But if you need Aunt Vancy for an Aunt Vancy moment, find me and I will give you the hug of your life, okay? Have fun tonight and all through the week.
Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Grayson. You can call me Lizzie. I'm a filmmaker and I used to be an actress and been currently working on a documentary the past 3 years on the history of drag in Arkansas. So I've been here the past couple of years and I've seen a lot of you perform, and I was so honored when they asked me to judge this. It's just, did I say it was Miss America? I don't know if I said that. Miss America 1982. Sorry, I forgot about that. It was a long time ago. Sorry, it was a long time ago. Obviously I don't identify as that so much anymore. But I'm so excited to be here and to meet all of you, and just good luck. It's gonna be so much fun.
Good morning, everyone. Martinez from Louisiana. I've been affiliated with the Miss Gay America system for 37 years. My soulmate was Ramona Leger, Miss Gay America 1995. I want to wish everybody the best of luck. You're all winners for being here. Only one can leave with that crown, but like they said earlier, make friendship. That's what it's all about. Thank you.
So I'm super excited right now. We're about to begin the personal interview portion of the pageant week. The Miss Gay America contestants are gearing up. They're all corralling in the lobby right now, getting their best dress on, kind of figuring out what they want to tell the judges as well. What I'm very excited about, I want all of the viewers out there to meet the judges for the first time. Now I know I'm going to get them to just say hello, and don't worry, we will have a moment where we can have a little personal interview with them. Thank you so much. Good morning. Hello. How's everyone doing?
Hi, Charlie.
Hello, viewers at home. I just wanted you to quickly meet our judges for the Miss Gay America pageant system this week.
Let's get down to excellence.
Let me tell you, that was a moment. I felt honored. I felt over. It was just really cool. What a powerhouse selection of judges this year. Very diverse, different parts of the country, different vantage points, and they are all professional, skilled, and very well equipped to crown the next Miss Gay America this year, as well as the Miss Gay America Femme. Hats off to the crew that have to sit and select and go through a tedious list of things that you have to check off to become a judge for the Miss Gay America pageant system. So brava, and I'm so excited. Don't worry, we will be having interviews later on this week with each and every one of the judges, because it is very important to get a little bit more about where they come from and what their backings are. And they were so personable and friendly. So we were at the port, so we did orientation today, and that was wonderful. So during orientation, they do the ins and outs and what the week's going to be like. But after orientation, half the contestants will go and do the tour of the facility so they know where things are for the pageant in the evening, and the other half are getting ready for personal interview. So personal interview is a scored category, and this is the part where the contestant will go in one by one, and as you saw when I went in to say hi to the judges, it looks just like that for the contestants. There is a chair that sits right in front of the 5 judges, and this is their moment to give 7 minutes of who they are. It's selling themselves. This is a job. This is the geeky. This is your Miss Gay America as well as Miss Gay America Femme, and you are going to be the face of the system for the whole year. And this is their time to be their authentic self and really captivate the judges and really set the tone for the rest of their pageant package for the week. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to have a little kibitz with the crew, who are absolutely fabulous. There are so many of them that come every year dedicated to make the Miss Gay America pageant system a well-oiled machine. What I would love to do is show you a little bit about when a contestant comes up, who they're seeing and what their job titles are. So definitely sit back and enjoy this. All right, so right now I have the security guard of the personal interview setting. I want you to introduce us real quick and then what we're doing here.
Hi, I'm Gerson, aka Taco. We're here checking in all the contestants as they come in. On the first 3 show up, check them in, and then we start a timer.
And I'm Rosie.
Yes. And Rosie, what is your job here?
I help with the interview, timing.
Yes. And how many minutes do they have?
They get 6 minutes on the clock and then a little extra to finish up, like another minute. So it's like 7 minutes.
So what happens at that 6 minute mark? What do you do?
I knock on the door.
You bang, 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 and then they have 1 more minute. They just sell themselves, give the judges a little less inclination of who they are, and they get their interview.
Right, and then it's on to the next one.
And then who is this sweet angel over here?
I am Kateri Love, Miss Gay America 2000. I'm also a member of the executive board and the person responsible of wrangling all the pageant teams, making sure everything gets started, gets going, troubleshooting anything that happens to go wrong, security if I need to do that. You know, yeah. Of course I'm so masculine and butch, so scary me. So basically just kind of overseeing replaying things and taking care of troubleshooting.
All right, everyone out there, I can't wait to show you some of the contestants and how they felt after their personal interviews.
So excited every time I watch my videos. This is all up to date. This is the here and now. You viewers at home are getting the nails, the details that are happening presently. So, and it was just very moving that how accepting and loving everyone was for me, so we can actually showcase the magical moments that are happening this week. So, and yes, you did meet 3, but there are many people that you will see throughout the week that make this well-oiled machine so fabulous. So with that being said, I also want to circle back. Yesterday, I had a very moving, wonderful interview with the promoters. And I say promoters because we have the seasoned as well as the new promoter coming through. We have Mike and Rob, and then we also have Monica Mitchells. And we sat down and I told them, I was like, this is going to be like a 15-20 minute how do you do, let's just introduce the day and introduce the week. We ended up sitting for a good hour and a half. I just was enjoying to hear the passion that all 3 of them have for the system and what they want to do for everyone else and uplift everyone else. It's just awesome to see. And you have to give a shout out to all the different levels of promoters, from all the city prelims, the state prelims, as well as the national system, that it's just a selfless job to have, where it's not only funding but also supporting, listening, and providing. So hats off to all the promoters. But what we're going to do is we're going to compile a fabulous interview that everyone's going to be able to see at some point this week, where you can see a whole full interview in its entirety. But I want to share a little bit more of the interview that happened yesterday with the promoters. This is a little bit more of what they're excited for this week and what they're excited to see and all that good glitz and glam. So definitely check this out. So we have an exciting week ahead of us, and thank you so much for taking the time to sit with us and the viewers out there to kind of give a little bit of a perspective as the promoters. If you don't mind, why don't you introduce yourselves to everyone out there?
I'm Michael Dutzer. I am one of the co-owners of Miss Gay America since 2016.
Rob Mansman, husband to Michael, co-owner as well since 2016.
I'm Monica Mitchells. I'm on the board, but will be co-owner starting in January.
Is there anything that's standing out to you that you're super excited for this week?
Just meeting new people. It's a bittersweet year for us because it's our last show that we're producing here. It's kind of sad. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all the energy and to the new people. I'm looking forward to year 2 of them, and how the system is growing and changing and moving into new leadership.
I always look forward to seeing people that we've become close with that we really only get to see once a year. You know, it reminds me that it's not how often you see somebody, it's the quality of the relationship. And there are several people that we do only see once a year, and that's one of the exciting aspects. Another exciting aspect for me this year especially is, although Monica has promoted before, to watch her step into our shoes and evolve into what I know she's going to be, and I hope she is, you know, like a parent, you know, you always want your kids to do better than you. I know she's going to do better than us, and to watch her grow and to learn the system in the way from the back that we have is exciting to me.
My turn? What I'm looking forward to this week is I know the love and the passion that these two have for this. And it's not about them, it's about the contestants, it's about the legacy and how much pride they put in it. They're both very meticulous and very organized and very detail oriented. And they want the best for everyone involved. That's what I love to do. You know, having seen this pageant from every angle possible and being in the war room backstage and seeing how things come in and how, you know, even with the scoring system, how quickly we know everything. it's a blessing, and again, I thank them tremendously for even thinking that I could do this. It's a huge task, but it's one that I'm ready for, and it's one that they're not going anywhere. So I want everyone to know that. They will be there because I will have to have someone to yell and scream and cry to. But I love them. I've known them for 5 years now, but it feels like we've known each other for a lifetime. And I think that's what happens with this is MGA week is family reunion week. And it's about the bonds and the camaraderie. And that's what I want everyone to take from this week.
Out there, whether it's virtually or however, to I just wanted you to see my logo again. How fierce is that? Look up on, there we go, right there. Let's get down to excellence with that symbol excellence. And you know what? A little bit about me, because why not? We're here, we're chatting. I am a nurse by day, and you notice I had a little splish of nurse in there too. I am a nurse by day, but like I said, I am a very huge heart out in the world for the Miss Gay America pageant system. But the interview was absolutely fantastic, and I look forward to everyone out there seeing the release of this fabulous little interview that I had the honor and the privilege to sit down with the promoters and just to get in their brains, pick their brains about the week and all that was up and coming. With that being said, too, I know this is day number 1. Pageant is rolling in, and I'm telling you, this train goes fast all week. And I really was excited because I did show you clips from the personal interview portion, and it was more just, hey, this is what the environment looks like. These are the people that check you in. This is the judges sitting at the table. But I'm excited for tomorrow because you're going to get a little sneak peek and a couple of hellos from the contestants before, after, and in between. Probably not in between because I'm not allowed in the interview portion, but you're going to get to see what the actual contestants get to experience and some of their voices from that time. Also, during personal interview, the other contestants are getting ready for tonight's portion, which is talent. So let me go back real quick for those out there who are maybe just joining us for the first time or just new to the America system. Today's day number 1. So for day number 1, group 1 and 2 did personal interview today, and tonight they're doing gown portion. So we will be getting all the gowns tonight, the glitz and glam from the first half of contestants. The second half of contestants had a run-throughs today, which will show clips tomorrow of that, as well as tonight they're doing their talent. So it's just a jam-packed show of gowns and talents, and then what happens is tomorrow it's flipped. So tomorrow we'll have a lot more of the fun, exciting stuff when it comes to the gown town and interviews. But all this fabulousness would not happen, like I said, if it wasn't for the team of this well-oiled machine. Always hats off to the promoters. But you know what? I had an honor and a privilege who they are absolutely lovely human beings. They're so sweet. They say hi to me every year, and they are so approachable to all the contestants and everyone else inside and out of the America system. And we would not be able to do what we do if we weren't shining bright on that stage. So let's take a look at the 2 who make all the lights and the glitz and glam happen on that stage. Please enjoy these 2 fabulous human beings as much as I did. And like I said, they're just absolutely amazing. So I'm here with 2 fabulous people that are a big part of the Miss Gay America and the Miss Gay America Femme system. If you'd love to introduce yourself and what you do for the pageant week.
For sure. I'm Jess Weaver. I am one of your follow spot operators.
And I am their mother, Terry Weaver, and I am the other follow spot operator.
So what is a follow spot operator?
We make sure that the Miss America contestant has their dedicated light. So if you're moving in a dance thing or if you're modeling your gown, there's all the overhead lights. We have the light that follows you wherever you go.
That's absolutely fantastic. So, and then is there other buttons and mechanisms that you have to hit during the pageant week, during talents and stuff?
I'd say very few. Ours is more much of a manual job because it's really just a giant light that, we are pressed up against following our dedicated contestants. So, like, for example, when there's been numbers that y'all are all dressed the same, we have to know exactly who is our main focus and make sure they get their individual spot.
And then do you mark that during run-throughs and things like that?
And if we haven't been here through the run-through, which is often the case, we have the staff in the headset saying, we need spot 1 on this person, we need spot 2 on this person.
I love that. So where are the both of you from?
Memphis.
Memphis, love that. And then so you just scoot on that. And what brought you to the America system?
We had a contestant in 2014 was the first year.
Yes, that is true.
2014, and I was her dresser. In 2015, we volunteered for Follow Spot because she had someone different dressing and we wanted to come to the show. And then the following year, Michael contacted me and asked if we were coming to New Orleans. And we've been staff ever since. This is actually our 10th year.
Yeah,
I love that. So you get a different perspective than other people get to see because you are up in the highest of balconies doing the spotlights.
Yes.
So what is it like to see all the contestants throughout the whole week and seeing the progression and just the fun, lavish stuff on stage?
A lot of times, unfortunately, because we are so high up in the theater, it's follow the shiny blob and hope it's the right shiny blob. Thankfully, Nick will tell us very quickly if it's not the right shiny blob. But it really is the broadest perspective of what's happening because we can see the whole stage. We can actually see a little bit into the wings from up there. Every theater is different, but having been here the last 6 years, 5 years, something like that, it's a very broad, wide perspective from up there.
I love that. So not to put you on the spot, but what I love to do on my podcast, Let's Get Down to Excellence, I love to ask everyone what their meaning of excellence is. And you've been a part of the system for quite a little bit of time, so I think you have a little more of a gauge than the newcomers coming in what excellence is. Do you mind sharing with the viewers out there what your vision of excellence is?
Absolutely. I say for me, having watched so many queens come through now, the vision of excellence for me is always integrity and really taking that moment as yours while also not forgetting everyone else. I say some of my absolute favorite queens to work with. One of my favorite examples was actually the year Pattaya Part 1. During one of the prelims, I had never met Pattaya, I had no idea who she was, she had no idea who I was. We were at breakfast one morning and my waffle got stuck in the waffle maker, and her just taking time to like help this random person get it out, that honestly endeared her so much to me because it's really, for me, it shows that you are seeing everyone in your system that is a whole team. You know, we always talk about the family of America, and it really is those family moments for me.
Thank you.
I agree with that. I pay attention to how the contestants and the promoters and the entourage treats folks that they don't perceive as having anything to, I'm not going to say to offer, but as not as maybe important as other people. And yeah, to me, excellence is being kind to everybody around you. America has been huge. We have had a couple of pretty rough family tragedies in the 12 years we've been around the system. And we've had queens send money. We've had queens that stepped up and helped. 2 weeks before we came last year, their apartment caught fire. And the system just took very good care of us. Excellence is about consistency and compassion. And I know it sounds so cliche, but this family has showed up over and over and over. You know, around our household, we don't call this MGO week, we call it the Big Gay Family Reunion.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that, and thank you for spending the time with us this week and putting a spotlight on not just the stage and the blobs on stage, but putting a shine of light on excellence as well. I look forward to seeing you this week, and let's enjoy our time.
Sounds great.
Thank you. Two fabulous human beings. I we have been going back and forth with what content we want to share on these live feeds. I try to keep everything to an hour, and I'm just telling you, I grabbed them first. They drew to me this morning, orientation, and I just felt, let's just chit chat. And I was just moved with everything they said. And I truly mean it, that the feelings that I get, and I can only speak for myself, but I hear it repetitively through everyone, that it is like a special family reunion. And I wanted to bring this video clip back because it's just really cool to see people coming together in the lobby. And when it comes to the point of people hugging each other that they haven't seen for a full year, introducing themselves to new people, shaking hands, having their coffee, getting ready for something that's going to be a very busy, stressful week, but they all know that this is a safe space and we're all doing it together. And it's one big family. I also call it it's like camp for the week. And everyone's just hanging, meeting each other. And then, like I said, it's filling up a little bit in the auditorium. But just when you take another second after we fast right here, it's like a whole crew of people. And not only is there people there, there's people like the MGA crew and the formers and stuff on stage. It's just overwhelming. So I just wanted to point that out one more time, that this is just, it's not just a pageant where we're being super competitive, which it is, and it's about competing to get a crown, but it's also making the memories and creating this magical space for everyone involved, whether it's contestants or the crew or promoters or formers or whomever, making this magical experience happen for everyone. So hats off to everyone that makes this special experience happen. I also want to mention, please hit that share button. The more people we bring in to Let's Get Down to Excellence, the more people we have fall in love with the America system at whole. And I also wanted to point out, just because we can dish, we have a little time, I just wanted to talk about my fabulous jacket I was wearing today that I didn't realize how sparkly that symbol of excellence was. And I say it not because I'm just so proud of that sparkly rhinestone jacket that I was wearing, but because there it is, perfect timing. We brought her back because not only is it fabulous to look at, but that's what I feel about the symbol of excellence, because it's not just an actual word. It's actually a sparkle, a magical moment that we're all creating together, and everyone plays their role. So hats off. All right. So that being said, I just want to talk about a couple more things, and then I'm going to get back to the promoters, because the promoters interview was, like I said, absolutely fabulous. But right behind me, I just wanted to dish a little bit about what's going on over here. You can kind of see it. I've personally hand-stitched sashes for the Miss Congeniality winners this year. And I'm excited because not only is there one, but there are two Miss Congenialities this year for the Femme division as well. And I'm so excited that we're going to be able to announce that this year. There's also some jewelry going their way, but I'm just so excited. I have a fabulous question that I want to pop up on the link. Thank you for asking this question. Where'd you get the link to the live stream? This is the most important part, because this is where it all comes down to. Go to the Miss Gay America webpage, which is www.missgayamerica.com. You can hit tickets, and then when you go to the ticket portion, it will either say the in-person tickets, or you can scroll down a little bit and it says the live stream. So you can definitely hit that up there, and you can either buy for tonight, but it's actually, you can buy the bundle, which is for the full week too, which is super exciting. So I just also want to just point out how fierce my creations of the sashes, because I think I'm a seamstress, but here we are. We'll just let me have that moment and move it forward. So tonight, like I said, it is going to be gown and talent on stage. So myself and my crew are going to go around and get as much information, get the scoop from everyone, hopefully talk to some formers, some more crew members that make the well-oiled machine, the magic happen that we all know and love, that you're going to see tonight on the live feed after you purchase your tickets tonight. But let's go back to the promoters and that fabulous interview I have, because I want to hear from them of what they're excited for the two categories that you're going to see this evening. So sit back and enjoy the promoters one more time. We have gown and talent to talk about. So why did you
So we have gown category, which can be exciting and nerve-wracking as well
Right.
for contestants because you get to wear these beautiful dresses that
For 5
were created
seconds.
for 5 seconds
That you
and
spend
walk
a
the
ton
3
of money
points
on.
and you're done. But it can be exciting. So talk a little bit about what that looks like on the stage as far as the gown category goes. You know, how they come out and they do.
Yeah.
I want to know why you're giggling.
So, historically, I feel contestants have always tried to
I know what
please
he's
the
gonna talk.
owners.
Yeah.
They know what kind of hair they like or what kind of gowns they like. I don't want people to compete based on what I like, so I hesitate to say what I like about gown or
Understood.
talent as far as that goes. I will tell you that I think gowns are stunning, and I love seeing people's face and how, because you can see the pride that they take when they walk on stage in that gown. And it's a minute and a half that they get to model for the judges, but you could just see them radiate the energy, and that's what I get out of it. But I'm not going to tell you what I like, what kind of gown or hair I like. I like them all.
I think for gown for me, I think it's the first time I personally start to see the look. And after owning it a couple of years, it's hard to describe, but you start to see who are the front runners. You see it in their face, you see the confidence, you see it in the walk. Not necessarily the gown itself, the presentation of the gown. And that's kind of the exciting part for me.
But I also think that category sometimes can be where people want to wear what others tell them is best for them, and it reads on stage. And if you're confident and comfortable in what you have on, that reads.
Sure.
And you can tell the difference. And I like it because we get to see their style. We get to see, you know, what made them choose this color or this design, or, you know. And so it is interesting to see out of 50 contestants, there will be 50 different looks, you know.
I think you all just hit it on the nail on the head with that, to be honest with you, because it's not about, you shouldn't be doing something anyway that is to appease someone else, to
Right.
please someone else for points. It's about putting yourself on that stage and showing your authentic self, and it radiates.
And the points come with it.
Correct.
If you do that correctly, the points come with it.
And I think it goes back to Michael saying have fun. If you're on that stage at any point, have fun. The judges panel seat will be more relaxed. It'll be feeding back and forth between the contestant and the judge.
You always want the judges to give you points.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like, if they know you're having fun, you want them rooting for you.
You look more relaxed yourself.
Yeah.
So, a fun and exciting category is talent. So let's talk a little bit about, from your perspective as a promoter,
most
seeing the
stressful.
talent coming through. I know there's rehearsals during the day, and there's props and load-ins and all that production value for all the different contestants, all 50, some contestants are now 70 contestants. So as a promoter, what's that experience like for the talent portion, whether it's during the actual pageant time or before?
Well, thankfully, we have an amazing backstage crew. The Ohio guys are phenomenal. And Nick, the sound crew, the light crew. There are a lot of moving parts to the whole show. The talent, we have props, we have video, we have music, we have pianos, we have fog, there's so much going into a talent.
And stuff happens sometimes.
Choreography and so there's just a lot of elements to it. As a promoter, as a director of the show, just watching everybody pull all the parts together, in my head, we're looking at timing and trying to keep things moving slowly. So it's like about everything going on behind the scenes for me. But I love watching the energy. I love seeing people give life to something unique. Even if you're doing an impersonation, if you give it your own spin and make it something that's truly you, I think, going back to gown, when we talk about being comfortable and how relaxed you are when you feel like you're in what you want to be doing, you're beautiful and radiate that energy. I think the same is for talent.
It goes into why we implemented the originality and creativity aspect of the talent, because we would see so often right when we first owned in prior years that, you know, let's say we saw Kirby Colby do X, and so if I do X, then I'll do well. And it got to the point of just sheer boredom, honestly. And we had to think of it from an audience perspective. An audience that has both come to several MGAs or every MGA to an audience member that's never come to MGA.
Well, for me, the talent is, it's almost like every night is a Broadway show. And there's many little Broadway shows within the talents. And to be able to sit in the audience and see the creativity that comes from these contestants, and sometimes you're like, where in the world did they think of this, you know? But they put it together and it came. And of course there might be problems with some of the stuff, but that's why you have, you know, the top 10 where you can make it better or change it or whatever. Back when I was doing pageants, back in the old days, we couldn't change anything. You had to wear the same gown, you had to do the same talent, you couldn't change anything. So to give them that opportunity to show different sides of themselves from on the spectrum, to me, is also amazing. Because if they do one talent one night and then final night they do something totally different, even better, you're like mind blown. That
you know, it also goes to strategy on their part. You know, there have been several years where somebody has worn a prelim gown, let's say, and they score very well, and they change it to a final night gown, and perhaps they may have won the pageant if you take the prelim gown score and put it in the final night score. And so that's kind of the exciting part for Gown and Talent as well, because on the part of the contestant, they really have to think strategy.
Yeah. I'm coming very quickly to the fabulous hour to coming to an end, but I just want to thank you all for tuning in tonight on the first episode of Let's Get Down to Excellence, the Miss Gay America 2026, as well as STEM edition. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for sharing and hitting the like buttons, as well as all the fabulous comments. I see you all giving the love out there. If you haven't done it already, please hit that share button, because I always say the more people we bring into Let's Get Down to Excellence, the more people we have fall in love with the America pageant system that I know and love so much. I promise you there is more fabulous stuff to come this week. So please tune in every day at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math for the other locations. I love you all for that, because I am not a mathematician. But anyway, I'm so excited to share all the ins and outs, the scoops, the glitz, the glam, and all that fabulous stuff. So tonight, I'll be filming the hallways and all the hustle bustle. And I also wanted to point out, in my videos, you'll hear a lot of background noise and stuff, because I wanted you to hear the authenticness of what's happening every day. There's so much going on everywhere you turn that you're going to hear the hustle bustle. You're going to hear things going on, and you're going to see a little bit more as the week continues. But what I want to end tonight with is a little bit of a video clip of a small tour of what the contestants get to experience when they're backstage and the hallways and the dressing rooms and such. So this way the viewers, you all at home, can enjoy a little bit, and then you'll be able to compare to it tomorrow when you see it filled with a lot of people. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I love you all so much. Make sure you get down to excellence with me. Get your tickets now on the Miss Gay America website, which is www.missgayamerica.com. So you can get the live links for tonight's pageant prelim, as well as if you want to for the bundle for the whole week. I'll talk to you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great evening. So I'm very excited for this week. I'm going to get to show you all the ins and outs, the inside scoops, and the secrets of the Miss Gay America and the Miss Gay America Femme Pageant System for 2026. Right now, I'm going down the freight elevator as a contestant to show you the backstage hallway. So if you come through here, it's nice and quiet right now, but I guarantee you, the viewers at home, you're going to see all the excitement, the hubbub, the costumes, the glitter, the fashion, the makeup. That's going to be filled in the hallway. Let me show you real quick where the contestants are going to get ready. So as you go down here, there's 4 different dressing rooms that the contestants will be corralled in, and I say that because that's where they're going to take their dressers and themselves and get all ready for their category. So we'll take a quick sneak peek in the dressing rooms. So when you come back here, the dressing rooms are set up for each of the contestants with the mirrors and the chairs. But like I said, it's quiet right now, but wait till later. So at this door right here, there's always someone here minding the door to make sure only the contestants and their dressers are coming in and out, because each category is very serious and they want to make sure that there's enough room and space for the contestants to get ready. Let's go check out backstage. So over here is where the contestants will hang out, waiting to go in for their personal interview. It can be exciting, nerve-wracking, and all the above. But what they do is they get into their best personal interview looks. They're getting primed and prepped. Over here, you'll see the helpers are going to help call the next contestants in. And through these doors right here is actually where it happens. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to show you a little bit about the setup and where the judges are sitting, and maybe a little up close and personal experience of what it would be like being a contestant. So right this way, we're going back by the freight elevator, but what you see when you turn the corner is where all the magic begins. Down this hallway is right backstage to where the contestants will go on for different categories such as gown and talent. Over here you have the soundboard, which don't worry, we're going to show you the ins and outs of that throughout the week. But if you come down this hallway, there's other dressing rooms where the formers and other people part of the system will get ready. And then as we cruise down this long hallway, there's an area where the contestants will wait in the wing to go on for their talent or gown portion. And this is where the props are loaded in. This is where the contestants do the rehearsals. So we're going to check out quickly and see what it looks like for the viewers at home. As we're walking by, you can see another wing back here that they're starting to set up for the week. So back here is a very exciting space. This is one of the wings off of the stage. You can see right now they're setting up for the whole week of the flashy lights and all the great things that the America stage has to offer. But what's really cool back here is they do the load-ins back here with all the different contestants' props. It'll be filled and you'll see throughout the week. But also this is where you wait to go on stage for your portion of talent or gown. So you'll get to see throughout the week the contestants getting ready and prepping themselves. Now we won't, mind you, we will not interrupt them while they're focused on the job at hand. So what we're gonna do quickly is we're gonna sneak on stage so you can see what it looks like as a contestant's point of view before the pageant starts. Lights are up right now, but just picture this, you're going on stage during gown or talent as a contestant, looking out into the audience a little bit darker, and all the audience members are rooting and cheering for you. Let's take a quick sneak peek real quick. So when you come down here, you see all the beautiful seating and staging. The lights will be dimmer. And then if you can pan over here, you can see the big monitor screen and how big the stage actually is. Thank you again for tuning in today. I'm so excited to show you the ins and outs of the pageant week. We have so many exciting things to show you. So please tune in every day from 5 to 6 Central Standard Time so you can see the magic come to life, the behind the scenes. You'll be able to get to see all the contestants during their big moments. You get to meet the promoters and everyone else that makes this magical experience and this fabulous week happen. Thanks again, and make sure you tune in tomorrow.